d'Europe des Nations entre la France et l'Italie. Nous allons retrouver Thierry et Jean-Michel.
Dessus Maldini.
Fallait le
poteau. Mine de rien.
Et Toldo a failli être surpris.
Dédoublement, Fioré qui pouvoir centrer, attention.
C'est bon poteau.
Oh là là, encore une fois.
Deuxième hésitation. Peut-être un de ses coéquipiers.
Comme il avait fait tout à l'heure. Non, finalement il y a eu une ruse. Il y a eu une ruse, il a frappé directement. Selou. Pas mal frappé.
Il a failli tout enlever, Marcel de Sailly. Et il y a
Nesca.
en bout de course, en bout de pied.
Il n'a pas pu armer.
C'est pas de faute. La talonnade.
Et hors-jeu. Et Soto. Et but.
But de Del Vecchio.
Et but de Del Vecchio à la reprise de ce centre. Del Vecchio tout seul ouvre la marque à la 10e minute de la deuxième période. Attention. Petit. Oh là là.
Le
Del Piero, il était bien seul, il a trop croisé son tir.
Il n'a pas resté en position de hors-jeu. Oh là là.
C'est pas fini, Marc Ambrosini.
Ouais.
Oh là là, bon retour de Barthez, oui.
Si c'était avancé.
Wiltor. Et but. Oh la dernière seconde. Wiltor qui égalise à la toute dernière seconde. 48 minutes et 12 essais. Oui, il est passé. Centre en retrait. Et but. Trezeguet. Le but en or. Trezeguet l'a marqué à la 13e minute. Un peu moins parce qu'il y a eu le long arrêt de jeu, disons à la 10e. Mais c'est le but en or. Et il est signé Trezeguet.
This is what they're playing for. The Henri Delaunay Trophy. The cup that signifies that short corner towards Maniche as they did in the semi. Polides almost having that composure ruffled by the effect, and Miguel makes good ground and forces a turn away from Nicopolidis. The referee wasn't sure the goalkeeper had touched that of any major competition. Brizas. In goes the Aristeas. And Ricardo managed to do enough. Headed away, that looked a foul, but Maniche has put it wide. There might have been some complaints for Greece there. Saitaridis in white. Kanakopoulos looking to pick one out. And Ricardo, it has this sort of rather nonchalant style of goalkeeping. The Chatas, the player who took it at the moments that won the match. Semi-final, but they've got a goal here. The heading power of Aristeas. They've scored from a corner again. He lifted his head and Portugal hang theirs. It's a bit wild from Zagarakis. Ronaldo parried away by Nicopolidis. Away from immediate danger. Saitaridis, who have Costa. Now Figo, the shot's on. And Nicopolidis didn't let it. He does. But Nicopolidis sees it pass wide. Rui Costa looking for Ronaldo. He's found Ronaldo. And there was no flag. What a good save again by Nicopolidis. And the shots coming in from all players from all angles. That was Ricardo Carvalho. There's many without her scoring a goal. It's over! It is over! Greece are the champions of Europe, the ultimate outsiders at the start of the tournament. And even at the start of this final, it's a footballing fairy story. Otto Rehhagel, whose stock had suffered in his homeland, a remarkable renaissance.
It's a loose touch from Sergio Ramos, closer, is onto it in a flash. It's a nervy touch from the Real Madrid man at the back.
Well,
On a ball for Iniesta. Andres Iniesta for Spain, and a deflection which forced Jens Lehmann to change direction in mid-air.
Metzelder.
His first in a Spanish uniform in this tournament. Sergio Ramos looking for Torres! Off the post! So close for Spain. Iniesta, wondering where the overlap was. Back instead for Fabregas, who kept his shot low but couldn't beat his club teammate Jens Lehmann. On the smaller side, the creative elements. Look at this interchange of passes again, and Fernando Torres is almost the recipient. He is the recipient! Torres has the Midas touch, and it's a Spanish treasure.
I told you, slide it down the sides. I said this boy's got to beat into this back four, and that's what I mean. And Madrid
His run to the area, teeing it up invitingly.
always dragged it a little wide, I thought. As soon as he hit it, little Xavi was always going wide. Thought he might take him on.
In. Oh, it's set up here for Silva. David Silva for Spain. Oh, and the touch from Sergio Ramos. Taking it away from goal.
Not sure if so.
Jensen's trying to carve something out of nothing. The touch for Ballack. Side netting.
Well, Carlos Puyol made a big error here. He never got to the ball quick enough when it was just a loose. And then the gem was just doing out there. There's only two players in the box.
It's the free kick. Oh, it's Sergio Ramos. The flag stayed down.
What is their marking doing?
They've worked the corner short. And almost caught the Germans napping. Was that Frings on the near post? Senna has kept it to great effect. Santi Cazorla, an open header for Guiza. It needed just a touch from Senna.
And wouldn't that have been the most unlikely hero of all the Spanish footballers?
That's it. For Spain, a nation of 44 million, 44 years of hurt are over. Spain are the kings of Europe again.
Tournament. And we're back to where we were 3 weeks ago today. Spain won, Italy won in Gdansk. It was one of the best of the opening round of matches. Surely too far out for a shot. Maybe a Ramos rocket. It is, but the rocket has gone into orbit. Xavi. Almost returned. It is returned! And it didn't clear the crossbar by much. Xavi, Iniesta and co, well, they're shooting on sight tonight. Fabregas starts forward, around the outside of Chiellini, who tried to hold him up. The ball's in! David Silva has struck goal for Spain! Right from the way they started the game, the goal has been coming. Balotelli's left it. Wasn't particularly a disguised dummy. Pirlo has a go and takes the deflection off the wall to get Italy a corner. The wall things yet. Here's Cassano, 3 in blue in the middle. Cassano holds on and he got the shot through. Casillas did well to stop that. It came through 2 pairs of legs. Alba is busting a gut to get ahead of him. Oh, what an opening! Spain have a 2-0 lead, and it's young Jordi Alba. A terrific run, the usual precise Spanish pass. It's a long way back for Italy from here. Jordi Alba. Silva shoots, Buffon catches it. It was moving around a little bit. So is that clearance? Abate. It's well worked to the right back. Good cross too! Just over the top. It was Antonio Di Natale's first touch of the ball.
You would argue it's his best move of the game.
Fabregas to pull back, eventually in his own time, or maybe to go on all the way. And Abate it is who stretches out a leg to clear. Alba team back into this. Montalivo, lovely ball. Di Natale, another chance. First one was brilliantly stopped by Casillas. Second one was. That's Xavi. Here's Torres. Chance for Torres. 3-0 Spain. Fernando Torres scores. It's arrivederci Italy. This Spanish team are the history boys. Here's Sergio Busquets. Through for Torres, they're appealing for offside, the flag has stayed down. It's 4. Juan Mata has made it 4.
And an assist for Torres as well, brilliant. Ship it in.
Records tumbling all around us. It is Spain again. European Championship, World Cup, European Championship. It's a perfect treble that's never been done before. All conquering Spain out as European champions again. Once more.
Keep their emotions intact. Whoever does that and who's calmest on the night, win the game.
Okay, it's time. He knows it for the final of Euro 26.
Five up towards Nani, who's controlled it and will feel that's an opportunity gone. Ronaldo. Tired in very strongly. Ronaldo's writhing. On goes Griezmann. And it will be put out of play under Pepe's command by seconds. Just what the extent of the injury was. Payet up to Griezmann! Instinctive header. Knew where the goal was. It's signalled again as Ronaldo is given the call to Jose Fonten Pepe that he's gone. His game is done.
It's a good chance for Adrian Silva. Very good technically. The bigger worry, of course, is this man coming off.
Cedric will want to keep him there. Great work again from Sissoko. Stung the hands of Rui Patricio. His forward movement. Oh, Cedric went in without enough care there on Payet. He caught him mid-air. He was never going to get the ball, and I think Pogba waits. Pogba strikes.
Good ball in from Payet.
And finding Griezmann. It's straight at Rui Patricio, but immediately the substitute has brought Griezmann into the game. He's demanding the ball plenty. That's a better cross. Griezmann's missed his chance. Ball of the match, chance of the match. Quickly back to his feet. Through to Giroud. Giroud brings the save from Rui Patricio. Sagna. Nani. Oh, really awkward. And another save from Lloris, who was very nearly beaten first time by Nani. Sissoko. Sissoko! Terrific strike. There's Coman. And Sissoko. Evra to Gignac. Gignac, brilliant, but he hits the post. The goal was his. Griezmann looks more secure in the thought of hoisting one into the air. Nice ball from Quaresma, flags up. Wide of the target from Pepe anyway. It is a good delivery to just the right place. Lloris couldn't hold it. Hugo Lloris has got to get a good sight of this. Which struck differently against the bar from Rafael Guerreiro. Caught everybody out. Wriggles free of Koscielny. And their shot! Super strike! Eder smashes Portugal onto the verge of glory. The Stade de France stunned, but for a huge pocket of Portuguese. Eder jumps. Eder celebrates because he's the man that has won the European Championship for Portugal. They're hard champions. Kings of Europe are Portugal.
Multi-millionaire running supermarkets, or owning them anyway, in the meantime. Gareth South, Trippier. Play towards the back post, and Shaw scores for England! An early strike! Luke Shaw! Wow! What a start for England at Wembley! St. Emerson's left foot, or Insigne's right. And it's not coming down quick enough to trouble Jordan Pickford.
And believe that his wall can cover that half of the goal.
It's Insigne! And it was dipping, but it wasn't dipping quick enough. Everybody spread eagles and need the Italians to try to pick the players up. Goes a long way and Stones with the header, which is tipped over the... Comes the corner. It's flicked on, bouncing around dangerously and scrambled in as well. And it's Leonardo Bonucci who's got the vital touch to put Italy level. They've been knocking on the door, now they've shoved it open.
His advantage. That's got to be a yellow.
Yeah, but Chiellini can't do that. Doesn't matter who you are. There it is. Phillips who can hit them! And it was screaming just wide with Donnarumma a little worried about where that was ending up. Like a penalty, but here come Italy now driven across the face of goal. Benedeschi was in there and has gone out of play in the end as Italy threatened there. Another hold your breath moment. It's hit and it's dropped by Pickford, but he gathers it at the second attempt. They missed their first one the other night, taken by Locatelli. Looks like he's off duty for it. Berardi. No problem, Italy. Brilliant penalty from Kane. 1-1. Down on the line. See if he can make a difference. It's a great save from Pickford. It's a brilliant. Does it? What a penalty. Into the roof of the net. England 2-1 up after 2. Oh, it's a magnificent penalty. Oh, Donnarumma makes the stop and puts Italy back in business against Spain. And scores here as well to put Italy ahead for the moment. And Donnarumma saves again. Jorginho to win the European title for Italy. And Pickford saves! Can you believe it? To play in the European Championship, he's got to score here to keep England alive. And he doesn't! And Italy are champions of Europe! They do it in a shootout. They did it the hard way. Behind after 2 minutes. He trophy high, and it means that Italy are champions of Europe for the first...
For the Royal March. In his way. Stone stayed in his way.
Brilliant. Brilliant defender from John Stones. 1v1.
Saka to carry it and be tripped. The referee is saying to Danny Carvajal very, very clearly no between Saka and Cucurella. In from Rice. And it's the shot on goal that Simon had to save. Foden was having to stretch with everything he had to get anything on it. For Yamal, and he succeeded in that. Yamal, it's going to go over to Williams now! Expertly finished to get space. Again, playing it into Dani Olmo. England being opened up all too easily. Bellingham does even better. Bellingham! Come on. Here's Lamine Yamal. Just got stuck underneath him. Good save, Pickford. Vital save, Pickford. It's positive. And that's not to take anything away from Kobbie Mainoo's performance tonight. And Saka gets it through, and Bellingham tries to tee up Palmer! Oh, yes! Williams again, Danny Olmo, leaves it for Yamal, and Pickford's in the way of it.
Pickford again.
The other way first, Oyarzabal. Cucurella gets it back in! Oyarzabal scores for Spain! And not long left. Palmer goes deep with it. That's Stones! Headed up the line! And it's wide! Oh. Declan Rice couldn't find it. For England, the interminable wait goes on. For Spain, the glory of becoming the first nation to be 4 times.